What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Talking About Baseball. Today, I'm just going to make another kind of a quick video. I know I just released 2 videos now, probably. My Cubs convention video, which was also a pretty short one. But today, I'm just going to be kind of talking about why the offseason has been so slow. A lot of people don't really know, but I mean, neither do I. This is kind of just my guess. But anyway, obviously going into it, the 2 big guys for the offseason were Shohei Ohtani and Juan Soto. But there was also plenty of other players on the market, like Cody Bellinger, who's coming off a resurgence here, Matt Chapman, Blake Snell. Like I said, there was just a lot of really solid guys on the market, and the last 3 guys I just named, Chapman, Snell, and Bellinger, are still all free agents. And also there's a lot of talent coming over from Japan, which most of the Japan talent has already been signed, with the big one being Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who of course got signed to the Dodgers, just like Shohei Ohtani, which it's not really any kind of breaking news. These things happened months ago, which is why I'm making this video. So the offseason was already off to a slow start, but then on the very same night, it was reported that Eduardo Rodriguez went to the Diamondbacks, which is a big deal for them, and I think got completely overlooked because I think that's a great signing to pair up with Merrill Kelly and Zach Gallen. But the reason it got overlooked is because just about 2 hours later, Juan Soto was traded to the Yankees. I have a video on my channel about that, so you can go watch it after you watch this one. But anyway, that was the absolute huge deal, obviously, and so everyone thought after that, oh, okay, Shohei's going to get signed soon, the big guys are going to start to come off the board. Then that was at, late November. Absolutely nothing happened after that. And so it was just a long period of time with just nothing happening. No one really that big got signed. And so now it's 2 weeks later and Shohei Ohtani, the whole thing with him is just absolutely wild. I'm going to make a video about that soon. I just need to do a little bit more research about him because the 2 days before he got signed was just absolutely crazy. So anyway, the day before he got signed, it was reported that he had signed with the Blue Jays. And then there was a flight being tracked from Los Angeles to Toronto, and it was rumored that he was on that flight because the Dodgers were reportedly out of the conversation after their manager said that they have talked to Ohtani, and that was like against his rules. Like he said, if you do that, I'm not going to play for your team. So a lot of people thought he had signed with the Blue Jays, and then there was a lot of things coming up that he might be going to the Cubs, which I was excited about but also sad about because it was just going to be so much money to sign him, and it's still a risk because he, just underwent Tommy John surgery. But anyway, of course, he signed with the Dodgers. I don't think he really cared that they said that once they offered him $700 million. So that deal was obviously absolutely crazy, and then everyone after that was just like, okay, now everything's going to happen. Like I said, the 3 big guys I mentioned at the beginning of this video are still on the table. So after that, Yoshinobu Yamamoto got signed. So here's the problem with the whole offseason. Yoshinobu Yamamoto got signed to the Dodgers, just like Shohei Ohtani. Tyler Glasnow got traded to the Dodgers. All of these guys, like the Dodgers, are just getting absolutely everyone that was supposed to go to different teams. Shane Bieber is still on the Guardians, which it sounds like they're going to keep him. There's just been a lot of guys that big teams have been rumored to get that they just have not gotten because the Dodgers are taking everyone. James Paxton they just signed the other day. Teoscar Hernandez. So if you want to know the real reason the offseason has been so slow, it is the Dodgers' fault. The offseason does seem to be picking up a little bit of speed. There's been some bigger signings the last few days. Josh Hader was probably the biggest free agent that's been signed recently. Another guy still on the board, Jordan Montgomery. I think 7 of the top 15 free agents ranked by MLB Trade Rumors or someone have still not been signed, which is just absolutely crazy. Most of them were already signed by, like, guys like Justin Verlander, Trey Turner, Aaron Judge. They got their contracts before December last year. Like, the last big guy to get signed was Carlos Correa, and he got signed probably around now. And there's at least 10 guys that teams would be ecstatic to sign. JD Martinez, Jorge Soler, maybe they wouldn't be ecstatic, but they'd be pretty happy. And the Cubs are one of the teams. I made a video about them right after they signed Shota Imanaga. I had it scheduled for 20 minutes after the news came out that they signed him. So other than him, their offseason has literally been terrible. But it's just been rough. This whole offseason for all fans. I'm sure it's not just me. other than Dodgers fans, I feel like the offseason's been rough for a lot of teams. A lot of teams have lost people and all the stuff. So anyway, like I said, this was going to be a quick video. And the real reason the offseason has been so slow is the Dodgers. It's completely their fault. And this is why they need to be taken of all of their money, be deleted from MLB, like 3 expansion teams, make it 32, release all of their players into free agency, and just take them away, because the team they have currently built is absolutely unfair. I know what I just said is not going to happen, but it probably should, because they literally have built the all-star team. They will probably have 10 all-stars on their roster coming up. Let's just brainstorm some of the all-stars. Will Smith going to be an all-star. Freddie Freeman's going to be an all-star. Mookie Betts is going to be an all-star. Shohei's going to be an all-star. There's 5. And then you've got Glasnow, Yamamoto on the pitching side, probably Evan Phillips. There's Brusdar Graterol, probably should have been an all-star last year, and he wasn't. So there's already 10 potential all-stars. And you've even got more guys that could potentially break out on the Dodgers. It's just absolutely crazy what they're doing there. So 10 all-stars, wouldn't even be surprised, because the 10 I mentioned probably should have been or were last year. So that's just absolutely wild. I'll see you next time on Talking About Baseball. This is kind of another rant video, made that about my Cubs. And I will see you next time on Talking About Baseball. Bye.